face the top 4 seeds.
Yeah.
Not that you think about that stuff.
I don't. What do you think? Nothing better than an NBC Sports 30 for 30. What do you say, Mel? I don't have a final box. Does anyone else? Can I have one, please? You got one on your laptop? All right, let's get started. All right. I mean, it's Thursday night in the CAA. Doesn't matter what day of the week it is, Monday, Saturday. You got two teams fighting their butts off for every single possession. Coaches fighting their butts off for their guys. Officials fighting to keep it, which is a challenge. But I thought it was, I mean, credit to Stony Brook. Down 7, and they hit back threes. I did think we did a good job getting the ball to the right guys in terms of free throw shooting. And Luke House came up huge for us there down the stretch.
What do you think kind of sparked? Zach, what do you think kind of sparked you guys offensively there early in the second half?
Well, I mean, I don't know if it was a spark in terms of, I mean, what sparked us was we made the shots. I thought we had 15 threes attempted in the first half. We're 3 for 15. I haven't seen film. So we just all saw it yourselves. Like, if I'm going back through it and say, which one of those threes did I not want someone to take? I feel pretty good about all of them. Our guys work really hard. They're in the gym as much as anybody, putting the work in. There wasn't one three that I was like, you know, it's not like Amari was taking a three or anything, you know, nothing crazy. So I think those threes went in, to be honest with you. What were we in the second half, 5 for 8? I think what's the sneaky part is we weren't 6 for 30. Right? We took the right ones. They were in rhythm. We made them. Just huge momentum, back-breaking ones. Luke House's one was huge. Certainly Justin Moore, 4 for 8. I think their game plan was to leave him open. I think when people have left him open, he's a tough, competitive guy. I don't care what his percentage is. He's going to step up and knock him out.
The thing that impresses me about you guys every time I see you is your balance. You have so many players that can do damage, and tonight was no different. I think you had 9 players score and all kinds of contributions. What can you speak to your balance and how important that is for you guys?
Yeah, I think we've got it, and I think we talk about it. It's a huge sign in our room. Sometimes you, sometimes me, always us. I think the beauty of balance is you've got a group of guys in a locker room, 17 strong, that have no ego. And today, from a numbers standpoint, it was a couple guys that jumped out, but you know, Jamie Bergen's defense is sneaky good. And I think there's a lot of guys that bring a lot of value. So the balance is our athletic trainer and our strength coach keep us healthy. We've got it. I think we've had a lot of talented guys the last couple of years. We just haven't had guys available. This guy wasn't available for all of February. I think he had 1 practice last year in February, right? Yame Butler goes down. Mate Okers goes down. Jamie Bergens goes down. Same guys. They're just eligible, you know, available to play because our sports performance team's done a good job taking care of them. And they've taken care of their own bodies. It's probably a weak answer for you from a balance standpoint, but like.
So it was a frustrating game to watch, but you left us excited. What helped you break through the mental wear and tear tonight?
I think that, one, I'm a really bad official in practice sometimes and put our guys in some tough spots. I think they were in some tough spots today. So it wasn't like a shock to the system, like I can't believe this is happening. One of the timeouts I said, I've made crazier calls in practice. Let's not lose our minds. We talk about strong faces, and I think it starts with your veterans, but also starts with your point guard and leadership. And I think this guy is a tough competitor. He's got a strong face, borderline stoic. You never know what he's thinking sometimes. But I thought we, for the most part, kept it to. I thought this was how many free throws taken? 32 by us, 24 by them, right? That's 56 foul shots in a college basketball game. It's a big number, you know? It's a big number. What do you guys have for Justin?
Justin, same question. I don't know if you're a coach, but as point guard, when you have so many options, what is that like? And you guys have guys coming off the bench as well. What's that like for you guys, for you and the team?
I mean, it's a luxury, to be honest. Like, we can beat you different ways. You know, one night it might be one person's night. You know, we have a variety of ways to beat you, and I feel like within a team, that's what you need to be successful. You're going to need that when you want to make a deep run in March. You're going to need different guys to fill in, make shots, and that's what we did tonight. I mean, that's what we really do every night, for real, for real.
This is going to be a dreaded question for you. I know coach isn't going to want to hear it, but you clinched the top 4 seed in the CAA tournament today with that win. Obviously, getting a double bye is a big thing. Where do you feel like this team is at, and what kind of damage do you think you can do in the conference tournament?
I mean, we know what we're capable of. Going into the tournament, you know, we want to get this home stretch done, get a win Saturday, just roll into the tournament with the same momentum that we had before. You know, I'm not going to say too much. I know what we can do. We know what we can do in our locker room, and I think we could be real successful in March.
And Zach, same kind of question. You guys clinched the double bye in the tournament. What does that mean to you, and what do you guys think you can accomplish in the conference
I
tournament?
mean, it means we only have to play games. Not to be a jerk about it, right? But in just obvious terms, it's a big deal, right? That fourth term, you just look at percentages, right? To win 5, it's tough. To win 4, to win 3. So we took care of one of the initial things you got to do to have success in the tournament. But we have another game Saturday. We have a great group of veteran players. A lot of them that could be playing their final game. I think the care level in our locker room is going to propel us to really want to play really hard for each other. Maybe that number 20 is hanging up there, but most likely we just want to go 1-0. And that's been our goal all season. And we got a week to figure out who we're going to play and what's going to happen in the tournament. And we're thankful we've earned and deserved the right to play 3. But we got some work to do, and we got a really good team coming in here on Saturday.
Justin and Zach, if you want to follow up on this, I think the phrase that Zach used earlier was "kept it together." And having seen you guys in person a couple times, having seen you on TV a few times.
What was the other game you were at?
Towson,
right?
Towson.
Yeah.
It feels like that's something that's kind of a common thread, that you guys have managed to keep stuff together and give yourselves chances to win eventually if things aren't going great. Is that, do you think, a defining trait of this bunch, that you guys have been able to do that on a pretty consistent basis this season?
I mean, definitely. I feel like that's one of the most important things about our team. Everything is not going to go your way every night, so you got to find ways to win, different ways. You got to scrap it out. I mean, we've been down plenty of games. I mean, it's just our mentality. Like, we just keep going, figure it out, find different ways to win. And I mean, it's a great thing to have as a team, great mindset.
Justin, to end this out tonight, what are you personally most thankful for?
Man, I'm just thankful I'm thankful for my teammates. I'm thankful for all my loved ones around me that care for me and push me to go harder every day. That's what I'm most thankful for, like my family. That means my family here on the basketball team, my family at home, everybody. It's full circle.
One of the best decisions we made. We knew after we got here a couple years trying to be more focused, recruiting local guys. This is a result of that. You got a guy that competes like crazy, night in and night out in front of his family, and it's an honor to coach him. You said keep it together. I mean, I think it's my role to keep it together, but there's a couple moments in time like, yo, coach. Like, I started to lose it in the huddle. That's how fractured and crazy and chaotic a game can be sometimes. And there's not like a big ego, like one person's answer is the reason. I mean, the conversation, I think, before we even got in the locker room was pretty animated about what we need to do in halftime. And I think sometimes just come in and listen, and we're all trying to figure it out. We learn. We're still learning. Like, there's a couple things in that game that drive me nuts. I already talked to the guys about it that I did that we'll learn from. But we got a good group, and we're locked in to do whatever we can. All right, guys, thanks for coming. We'll see you Saturday at 4, usually at 2. We got lacrosse before that, Saturday at 4.